Good day, traders. This is Rich with some price action on the markets. Currently 4:08 p.m., June 21st, 2021, Monday. Here we are another week, a big bounce back day on the markets, mainly in the Dow Industrials and some of the bigger names. But hopefully you got yourself a piece. I got a tiny piece, and we'll go from there. So make sure you subscribe if you're new, like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. Yes. The market's gap down-ish, up-ish. I'm sorry, I forgot exactly what happened. Actually, yes, it gapped up, pulled back, and then did this nice climb. So there were some setups right here till about 11:30 lunch, and then we kind of just grinded the rest of the day. Stocks like Boeing are up pretty good. Traded only once on this thing. Had a nice pullback here for a nice move up. Just grinded up on the 8 EMA the whole day until the end of the day, and then just kind of grinded. So it was kind of like not much in the afternoon. A couple news trades. You can see the SPY just kind of doing the same thing as Boeing. My day looked like this. I'll start with the AEI. Again, it seems like I always start myself out with these high flyers that have a chance to make you a fortune on, and it's in my head. It's just in my head, and I know I need to avoid these things. It actually worked, too. It actually worked, but it didn't work until after it pulled back on me, and then it moved through this like breakout area. And it was just not a smart trade once again. So I started my day down 175. It seems to be the way. I get myself in a pickle real quick, and then I'm like, oh, man. Here we go again, and I wasn't tilting or anything, and I knew I can get it back. 175 isn't too bad. So then my next trade was on Wish, which was nice because it was a pullback here, and I got into the break of this level, and I got a nice piece on Wish. FSLR was a news trade that worked for me. And then I tried, because the news wasn't rotating completely, I tried getting in again, and it pulled back on me pretty hard. So I took a small loss in that. Roku was another kind of news pop, and it was so strong today that I thought it would continue higher, but it was already at super high. So I need to consider that. I like when a stock is up and then gets news, but versus a stock that's down and gets news. But it only went up it was almost like a spike. It ended up going higher than the news event. So those are two news events that kind of went against me today. Ride was a news event. MDT, I don't know what that was. Go ahead. Boeing was Roblox was another news event, and of course this one I screwed up. I actually got in near the high of this candle. It pulled back. I could have got another point, I believe it was, and then it pulled back, of course, and then shot up to 83 something, 83.36. Goldman Sachs was a news event. MOXC was a big miss today. Did this nice breakout to the 14 level, just nice and clean, and going up to 19. It's at 1688 right now, but a nice move up there. Dash was the main news event that I messed up on. I do have a couple of recordings from today. Just huge news. They were going to do delivery for a grocery store of some sort. I think Albertsons or something like that. And just ran, pulled back enough where it got me out. But, I got a small piece, $32, and then ran. So it seems like there was 3 or 4 trades where I could have stayed in and made way more. I mean, it went to 177.50, and I was in, I think, 167. I was like, here. That's just frustrating when you're like getting out around here and the price is cranking up. We got the news really early on that one. mRNA was a news event. I don't remember what time that was at, but it was in and out and went up. It definitely didn't work against me, but I got a nice little piece. Netflix was interesting. A lot of people lost on this news event because Netflix was down. It seemed like streaming video was pretty hot today. Roku, Disney, Netflix, things like that. But Netflix was down, so there were some sellers in this thing. And I think what happened was the sellers that were trying to sell off some shares saw this pop and took advantage of it. Because I got in, the news was pretty good. It was Steven Spielberg directing movies for Netflix. Like, hello, that's A1 plus news, I would think. One of the best directors of all time going to direct movies. Anyway, it popped. I got in with 25 shares or 50 shares only, and it made a quick $42. Actually went up about a buck more, and then this kind of flushed down. People were in it pretty heavy and got hammered on the pullback. So it was one of those ones where I'm glad I got it early versus like Dash or Roblox. That stuff happened. So Wish again was another bigger trade. And then Amazon was a news event. Amazon was a negative news event early in the morning. It was like, and this is the one I have recorded, it was Amazon negative, boom, jumped in short, actually took it probably at like 41, 34.41, and closed it out 34.36 or something like that with 25 shares and made $106 real quick. That's like one of the quickest videos. Boom, boom, $106. So the day was 83 gain. My furthest down was 175. My furthest up was, I think, like 125. I'm ready. I am so ready to press with size, bigger size, on when I see the market that I like. And I'm very comfortable with a loss, like even a big loss, because if I miss, my goal is to take my A+ setup and nail it strong. And if it doesn't work within like a couple seconds, get out. And I'll lose $100 or $200 possibly. But if it goes up, then I can do pretty well. I'm just ready for those days where I can be comfortable pressing heavier size. Because right now, even though the market's, again, 586, 111, you think everything is glory, but the stocks we trade, the volatile stocks we trade, just don't move or weren't moving the way we would want them to on a day where we're up so big. Like Boeing today, it was just a steady climb, which is great. I actually broke out pretty good on some levels, like this 242 level went to 242.28, pulled back. So, I mean, getting continuation of your initial breakout move is very hard to find right now. And that's kind of the way I've been trading the past year. So that's why I'm kind of focused on news, where that will give it that extra push. Look for the pullbacks. But even on pullbacks, you're looking for these short scalps. They're quick. And I just don't like the scalps. I like to hold and look for the bigger move, but I will get out when I need to, so I don't have to like hang on to a dirty trade or something that's not going to work against me. I'm okay with the 83 again today, based on the market conditions. I know people did well in one of my rooms, and in the other one they did it was a mixed bag, because they were trading different things. But like MOXC, for example, if you nailed this MOXC at 14, it never went against you. The low is 14.38. This low is 14. So I mean, if no matter what size you were in at, you could have, diamond handed it or whatever till the high of the day. Of course, the way we trade, we don't really hold like that. But there were stocks that set up that created some nice gains today, and there were news trades that set up today. So I'm happy. Obviously, I would like this to have a 0 on it, or even 2 zeros on it, but it is what it is. Anyway, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. Let me know how you guys are doing, what you nailed, what you didn't nail, what hurt you today, what you loved today maybe. And, I expect tomorrow to be kind of like another choppy day. And I'll just look for news events, sit tight, and not be aggressive. Okay? Not go in with exercise. When I'm ready, I'll be ready to go in with size. But right now, I'm not. Anyway, have a good night.